morning. Good morning, everyone. We welcome you all here this morning to the Center of Peace and our Sunday morning celebration. I am delighted, truly delighted, that you all are here this morning joining us in our celebration. And welcome to those who are joining us online on our YouTube channel and our Facebook page. Welcome. My name is Twana Malone. I am the senior minister here at the Center of Peace, and my pronouns are she, her, and they. This morning, we have our licensed professional practitioners assisting us in our service. We have leading us in our meditation this morning, Marilyn Watkins, leading us in the ringing of our chakra bowl, giving us an opportunity to bring our attention and our awareness so that we may be fully present in this moment, is Cynthia Banks. Leading us this morning in our treatment, our affirmation, our affirmative prayer, Alima A. Boyd. Leading us in our selected readings this morning is Trisha Grady. Holding consciousness for us, that is in quiet repose and in prayer about our time together, and it's unfolding in a wonderful and magnificent way. We have our licensed professional practitioners, Katia Thompson and Jackie Jackson. Our music today is being sung forth through our choir, led by Miss Kamara Jordan. Greeting all who walk into the space this morning is Tony Bay. We have on the ones and twos, we have Nicole and Vern and Al, I believe, who's doing double duty today. I think with that we are all set and ready to go. So what I want to do now is to invite you all, before one more word is spoken, that you just take this moment to become present in the presence itself. Marilyn.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. All right. This is a guided 10-minute meditation. I'd like you to sit comfortably, close your eyes, be present, and slowly begin to allow your body to relax, your muscles to feel loose, release tension, and begin to observe your breathing. Inhale as deeply as you feel comfortable. Exhale completely. And continue to slowly breathe in and out over the next minute. As you continue to breathe in and out, you feel a calming of your mind. In a state of mental calmness, hear these words. There is a light in you. It is radiant, powerful, and it never changes. It cannot and does not dim. It is eternal. It is the light of the divine presence. Just take a few minutes and allow yourself to breathe into that light at the center of your being. Rest in its radiance. Rest in its love. Feel and imagine the light's rays slowly radiating out from your center to every aspect of your being. It is moving through your feet, your hands, your head, and it is spreading all over you. Say to yourself, the light of peace, love, and power is shining in and through me now. Say to yourself, I allow the light of the divine in me to radiate outwards into my world. Remember, the light in you is radiant, powerful, and eternal. You take it with you whenever and wherever you go. Slowly return your attention back to the room, and when you are ready, open your eyes. And so it is.
I recognize there is one power, one presence, one universal spirit, the creator of all things, the creator of me, the creator of you, the very power that breathes us, the very power that moves in and through our entire being, the very power that animates us, the very power that shows up as perfection, wholeness, completion. I recognize that this power is glorious. It is the beautiful rays of the sun. It is the breeze. It is the sound of the birds singing. It is the love that flows through the air. It is the peace in our hearts. And we are one with this powerful presence. We are the peace of the world. As we simply allow peace to flow through us, to move in and through us, to express at us, to let it be our words. Let the words of our mouth be peace. Let every expression that comes through us radiate peace throughout the world, because we are extensions of a powerful, peaceful presence, a universal presence that is so mighty. We are one with it. We are one with spirit. So I recognize that spirit shows up here, right here at the center of peace, in so many magnificent ways. I recognize that spirit shows up as our music expressed through our musicians. I recognize that spirit shows up as the perfect technology to make all of this come together. I recognize that the words of Reverend Tawana bring forth the light of spirit and the peaceful and powerful energy that just rains on us and fills us and lifts us up. I recognize that there is only love in this place. And for this, I am so very grateful. I am grateful for our musicians. I am grateful for our music directors. I am grateful for our technicians. I am grateful for our honored members and our esteemed guests. I'm grateful for everyone who walks through the doors. I am grateful for Reverend Tawana and her word and her willingness to be a vessel for the spirit, for the expression of spirit. So I simply gather these words and I anchor them. I ask that you anchor them with me. I cast them out into the law of mind. And together we say, and so it is.
Thank you, Alima. And thank you, Marilyn, for leading us in our practice of meditation this morning. Now I'd like to invite you all just to turn your attention with me as we take a moment just to be with our vision and our mission. You can find it right behind me. Also in your chairs, there's a little card, and if you use the card, you can download our vision and our mission by using the QR codes. So join me in realizing truly that this is a vision that we can live in our lifetime. Our vision, a loving and peaceful world where all of humanity is honored as the divinity within is experienced. And our mission, the center of peace, is a loving, inclusive, and vibrant community that utilizes and demonstrates spiritual principles and practices to cultivate powerful individuals who together create peace throughout the world. And so it is. Yes. And now I'd like to invite you all to please stand and join us in the singing of our congregational song, I'm One. Our congregational song was written by our licensed retired practitioner, Bayless Webb. You can find the lyrics to the song, again, if you use the card in the back of your chairs to download it on the QR code. There's also some printed lyrics. If you'd like to have the lyrics, our greeter will get you a copy of the lyrics. All right, I think we're ready, Nicole.
Spirit, and it dwells inside of me. This perfect Spirit, pure loving Spirit, rests in everything I see. God walks beside me, protects and guides me. It's ever with me wherever I go. I trust its power, God's healing power. Its love surrounds me, and this I know. I live in spirit, I breathe in spirit. It lives within me, and so I am a spirit. I think a spirit. Its life is my life. I know God's life is my life. I know God's life is my life. I know.
And so while we're still standing, let us not miss out on this perfect opportunity just to allow our eyes to glance around the room and fall wherever they might as we welcome each other into our sacred space this morning, and as we just acknowledge the humanity in another and letting each other know that we matter and we are loved. Yeah, welcome. Good morning. You may be seated. So here at the Center of Peace, we are an open and affirming community. All are welcome here at the Center of Peace. And if this is your first time here at the Center of Peace, we'd love to be able to acknowledge you, to welcome you into this space. If you feel comfortable and would like to stand, we'd love for you to stand so that we may welcome you. Any first-time visitors? All right, yeah. Center of Peace, if you would join me in just allowing love to flow from our hearts through the extension of our hands as we say, welcome to the Center of Peace.
Welcome to the Center of Peace.
We know who you really and truly are.
We know who you really and truly are.
A unique and divine perfect expression of the one.
A unique and divine perfect expression of the one.
We honor you, and we welcome you. Welcome to the Center of Peace. Yeah, you may be seated. Yes, all right. I think with that, I think we're ready for announcements. And Liz is coming forward. I think I'm up first. I want to remind you all that today after service, we will be holding a grief counseling session. It's a group grief circle. We did ask for you to RSVP. There are many seats still open and available. It's open to everybody. So if you would like to participate in this activity, it's happening today after service at 1 p.m. and it is free. All right.
Hello, everyone. All right. Moving right along, we're going to have Tricia come up to speak about new member orientation. Thank you.
Good morning. So on May 12th, we will have a new members orientation. It will be here after service from 1 to 2:30. And we'll also have a new members ceremony on May 19th. So anyone interested in learning more about the Center of Peace, please attend the orientation. And then anyone interested in becoming a member, the ceremony will be the 19th. Thank you.
Thank you, Tricia. And next, we're going to have Alima come forward to speak about the Tuning In workshop.
Good morning. There's going to be a magnificent workshop. It's called Tuning In, Transforming Your Health Through Vibrational Healing. That's going to be held on...
Got one.
It's going to be on May 25th. It's 4 hours from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., held right here at the Center of Peace. And we will explore a profound impact that sound vibrations can have on our physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. It draws from ancient wisdom and modern science and will uncover the power of sound to harmonize the mind, body, and spirit, offering a holistic approach to health and healing. You're going to love it, so I encourage you to sign up through Breeze, and if you should have gotten an email in your constant contact email. If not, just see me or Allenda or Betty Boyd. So Betty Boyd and myself are giving this workshop.
What day?
It's a Saturday, May 25th. Did I get that right? It's Saturday, May 25th from 10 to 2.
You got it right. You got it. See? Don't make us close that door back there now. Yeah. Hey. Got this up here. But all right. Moving right along. Yenda, if you want to come forward, speak about speak about Beyond the Four Walls.
All right. Hey, Liz.
What's going on?
Ooh, I like your T-shirt.
Oh, you like? I got this. I forget the name. It's a black-owned store on Germantown. I forget the name, but they have plenty of shirts like this. But yes,
That's right.
thank you.
Fix my crown, Queen. Help me
I
fix
got you,
my
girl.
crown. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, Beyond the Four Walls. Okay, so we have Coffee with Rev. May 1st, we have 2 dates, May 1st and June 1st. May 1st is full, so we still have June 1st available. Just a few slots. Hurry up. RSVP is going to be at Ultimo Coffee around the corner on Wayne and Rittenhouse. So, and that's going to be June 1st at 10 a.m. But you have to RSVP, okay? Also, I don't know if you saw our last email, but TCP will be at the Pride Fest. This is our first time ever. Mark your calendars for Sunday, June 2nd. Plus, we're planning to go live on Instagram. We'll let you know at that time where we'll be. Yeah, where we're going to event. And also, we're also in the planning process. So if you have any questions, just go to our website or see me afterwards. And lastly, beach days. We have dates for beach days. Yes, we do. see, okay. So 3 dates, June 12th, July 17th, and August the 21st. You don't have to RSVP. It's going to be at Ocean City, New Jersey. All you got to do is show up. That's it. And I am complete. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you. I like how they say we outside, y'all. Okay, yes. Love it. Regular housekeeping rules. Any beverages, please keep a lid on them. And as always, our practitioners are available for prayer. After service, you can recognize them with the purple stoles. And as always, if you want to be informed on everything that's going on, please subscribe to our mailing list. There's a QR code on the back of the chair. Scan it, subscribe. They always come out on time. And I am complete. Thank you.
Thank you. So while the choir is assembling and the musicians, this will give me a minute to tell you how this song came to be. Those of you who have a few platinum highlights might remember the Pointer Sisters. Okay. So Janet, along with the children, they performed, shared their ministry a couple of weeks ago, and there was a hook in the poem, Yes We Can. I was like, oh, the choir can sing that. They got a little upset with me because the cans are a little complicated, but we slowed it down a little bit so we can fit it in, okay? Yes, so this is how it goes. Now's the time for all good men to come together with one another. We gotta iron our problems, iron out our quarrels, and live as brothers. And try to find peace within without stepping on one another. And do respect the women of the world. Remember, we all had mothers. We gotta make this land a better land than the world in which we live. And we've gotta help each man be a better man with the kindness that we give. Hey, 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 hey. I know we can make it. I know darn well we can work it out. Oh, yes, we can, yes, we can, yes, we can. Why can't we if we want it? Yes, we can, can. And we have to take care of the children, the little bitty children of the world. 'Cause there are beacons, hope for the future, the little bitty boys and girls. We have to make this land a better land in the world in which we live. And we have to help each woman be a better woman with the kindness that we give. Hey, 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 hey. I know we can make it. I know darn well we can work it out. Oh, yes, we can. I know we can. Yes, we can. Why can't we if we want it? Yes, we can. More music. Now's the time for all good men to get together with one another. We have to iron our problems, iron out our quarrels, and try to live as brothers. And try to find peace within without stepping on one another. And do respect the women of the world. Remember, we all had mothers. We gotta make this land a better land than the world in which we live. And we have to help each man be a better man with the kindness that we give. Hey, 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 hey. I know we can make it. I know darn well we can work it out. Oh, yes, we can. No, we can. Yes, we can. We can't we if we want it. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Why can't we if we want it? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. No, we can. Yes, we can. Why can't we if we want it? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And oh, we can. Yes, we can. Why can't we if we want it? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Why can't we if we want it? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. No, we can. Yes, we can. Why can't we if we want it? Yes, we can. Thank you for your support, because as I've said before, we live all over the place.
Think so. Thank you. Okay. Good morning again. Could everyone Stand and repeat the affirmation after me. I am in competition with no one. I accomplish everything I need to do today. I do my best, and it is good enough. And so it is. And you may be seated. That was submitted by licensed practitioner Susan Saunders. You didn't know we had a star in our midst? Susan also submitted the reading for the week, which comes from As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. And the section is called Serenity. Calmness of mind is one of the beautiful jewels of wisdom. It is the result of long and patient effort and self-control. Its presence is an indication of ripened experience and of a more than ordinary knowledge of the laws and operations of thought. A man becomes calm in the measure that he understands himself as a thought evolved to begin. Let me read that again. A man becomes calm in the measure that he understands himself as a thought evolved being. For such knowledge necessitates the understanding of others as the result of thought, and as he develops a right understanding and sees more and more clearly the internal relations of things by the action of cause and effect, he ceases to fuss and fume and worry and grieve and remains poised, steadfast, serene. The calm man, having learned how to govern himself, knows how to adapt himself to others, and they in turn reverence his spiritual strength and feel that they can learn from him and rely upon him. The more tranquil a man becomes, the greater is his success, his influence, his power for good. Even the ordinary trader will find his business prosperity increase as he develops a greater self-control and equanimity, for people will always prefer to deal with a man whose demeanor is equable. The strong, calm man is always loved and revered. He is like a shade-giving tree in a thirsty land, or a shelter-giving rock in a storm. Who does not love a tranquil heart, a sweet-tempered, balanced life? It does not matter whether it rains or shines, or what changes come to those possessing these blessings, for they are always sweet, serene, and calm. That exquisite poise of character, which we call serenity, is the last lesson of culture. It is the flowering of life, the fruitage of the soul. It is it is as precious as wisdom, more to be desired than gold, yea, even fine gold. How insignificant mere money-seeking looks in comparison with a serene life, a life that dwells in the ocean of truth, beneath the waves, beyond the reach of the tempest, in the eternal calm. How many people we know who sour their lives, who ruin all that is sweet and beautiful by explosive tempers, who destroy their poise of character and make bad blood. It is a question whether the great majority of people do not ruin their lives and mar their happiness by lack of self-control. How few people we meet in life who are well-balanced, who have that exquisite poise which is characteristic of the finished character. Yes, humanity surges with uncontrolled passion, is tumultuous with ungoverned grief, is blown about by anxiety and doubt, only the wise man, only he whose thoughts are controlled and purified, makes the winds and the storms of the soul obey him. Tempest-tossed souls, whether they may be under whatsoever conditions ye may live, know this. In the ocean of life, the isles of blessedness are smiling, and the sunny shore of your ideal waits your coming. Keep your hands firmly upon the helm of thought. In the bark of your soul reclines the commanding master. He does not sleep. Wake him. Self-control is strength. Right thought is mastery. Calmness is power. Say unto your heart, peace, be still. And so it is.
So we're gonna pretend we're down in Tennessee. Well, somewhere down home when we do this song for you. God Is by the Chicago Mass Choir. Okay? All right. And feel free to join in.
God is my everything.
Can we give it up for the choir? Yeah.
And Janet McDonald on cajon. That wooden drum.
Yeah, that was wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for that. All right. So we are continuing on with our theme for the month, Fully Robed, which is backed by our theme for the year, which is oneness, a day at a time. And this morning we are engaging in spiritual principles, also known as What We Believe, penned by Ernest Holmes some 100 years ago. You can get a copy of the spiritual principles if you use the QR code in the back of your chair, or simply, like I said, by doing a search online, Ernest Holmes and What We Believe. This morning we are getting anchored in spiritual principle number 1, and it says, we believe in God, the living spirit, almighty one, indestructible, absolute, and self-existent cause. We believe this one manifests itself in and through all creation, but is not absorbed by its creation. We believe that the manifest universe is the body of God. It is the logical and necessary outcome of the infinite self-knowingness of God. Spiritual principle number 2, we believe in the individualization of the spirit in us, and that all people are individualizations of the one spirit. That means we believe that God and I are one. Spiritual principle number 5, we believe the ultimate goal of life to be a complete freedom from all discord of every nature, and that this goal is sure to be attained by all. And finally, spiritual principle number 9, we believe in the healing of the sick and control of conditions through the power of this mind. Now, last week we started our theme by saying that each of us wear a heavenly robe. Though it may not be seen by the human eye, nonetheless, it is still there. Our robes consist of fine linen, rubies, and precious gems. And these rubies and gems become precious evermore with time. This robe that we are fully robed in, that we put on and in some ways are never without it, or in many ways, I should say, our robe represents the truth that each of us know. Whatever truth that is, we have to come to understand that it is sufficient. The truth that springs from each of us, this inner unfoldment of truth, in a way that is perfect for you and a way that is perfect for me. For some of us, it might be the old prayers that we know. If it's the truth you know, use it and work with it. Perhaps it's a song, as the choir sang, that leads you into a state of deeper unfoldment where that which is within finds avenue and expression in your life, and takes over, makes you dance even when you don't want to dance. It's this truth that is within each of us. It's attained through our conscious union with God. Our practice, our time spent in meditation, our time spent in contemplation, our time spent in prayer. And then it is the human experience of it, where something happens in our life that is unexpected and perhaps unexplainable, but is the proof of our prayer. That's how we come to know these truths. So this teaching, some come to it to obtain things. They enter in that way. The house, the car, the mate, the money. And that's okay. That's okay, because we need those things. The food. But at some point in time, when you are engaged in a teaching, the only thing that one is seeking to obtain is a conscious union with God. and that's it. And we have to be able to make the distinction there, because the practitioner can pray for you and the practitioner can help you get the house. But it is on us to obtain a conscious union with God. There ain't nobody that can do it for you. I can't do it for you. It's something we all have to do for ourselves. As I said, we all at some degree know truth. The prayer, the song, the affirmation that resonates with us. And certainly, as I said last week, we should work with it as we are discerning within ourselves truth. And one way we do that, as I said last week, is that we are conscious and aware, making sure that what we used to believe doesn't get in the way of what we are coming to believe. That it doesn't get in the way of what we deeply believe. So, what do we believe? Those of us who are on a spiritual adventure, what do we believe? Let me say it to you like this. We don't believe that you have to be good, but we do believe that you have to be God-like. Anybody can be good, but not everybody can be God-like. In other words, we have to own our oneness. We believe, as the principles state, we believe that there will be discordant experiences. As if it wouldn't be stated in the principles. We are not here believing that there will not be things that happen in our life that we would prefer would not have happened. Conditions. So, with the discordant experiences and with the conditions in our lives that might not be the conditions that we want, we believe that what comes along with that is a conscious choice. We can react or we can respond to the conditions that come to us. That's a conscious choice. You see, our robes are there to remind us of our agency. The agency that we have in our lives, the power we have in our lives. And as we said last week, we are coming to understand that we should not abandon the truth in a time of need. Ours is a work of abiding in the truth. Ernest Holmes, as I said last week, said to abandon the truth in a time of need is not to know the truth. To not be willing to sing the song when you need to sing the song, to not be willing to pray the prayer, to speak the affirmation, whatever it is that you know that lives within you, it's to abandon the truth. So, our theme of oneness, it clarifies our work. And that is to come to know, as the choir is saying, that God is. We are moving away from God and. In fact, our coming to realize it in our life that God is, it is our only work. There is no God and. There is no two. There's only one. There is no good and evil. There is no right or wrong. There's only one. And trust me, it is holy work. It's holy work to take up our sword and to stop fighting. It's holy work. Matter of fact, you should probably remind your neighbor, tell your neighbor, stop fighting. Yeah, and tell your other neighbor, stop fighting. Yeah. Somebody said stop. I was talking to someone who works with children recently, and their job is to help children gain another perspective. When things are going on in their lives, they offer them different perspectives. And so they were telling me about a little boy that they were working with, and they asked the little boy a question: how do you handle things when things go wrong? And this little boy is all of 25 pounds soaking wet, as they tell me the story. And so when he was asked, he answered, he said, "Eyes fight." When things don't go my way, eyes fight, and eyes scream, and eyes holler, right? Well, I got a sneaky suspicion that some of y'all around here, when asked, eyes fight. What you do when things go wrong? I scream. What you do? What you do, Mary? Eyes holler. Eyes fight. Oh, what about oneness? What about God? No, eyes fight. Eyes fight. God and these fists. That's what it is. Oh, God. A pertinent question then that we should be asking ourselves is, how does one know if they are abiding in the truth? How do we know? Ernest Holmes in the Science of Mind's textbook on page 459, in a reading titled "The Two Great Commandments," he says this about the truth. He says, "The truth is positive, but not combative. It is sure of itself, but never argumentative. It loves sincerity and abhors deceit. Above all else, the truth is wise. It represents the all-seeing eye from which nothing can be hidden. The student of truth, that's you and that's me, will receive all that comes in the name of the Lord, that is, all that is of the truth. All else will fall by its own weight." The truth. How do you know if you're abiding in the truth? Well, it's never, keyword, never argumentative. It is non-combative. It abhors deceit, and above all else, it's wise. It's open to seeing another perspective. That's how you know whether or not you are abiding in the truth. Don't worry, we'll be back next Sunday. And I hope some of you will join me, because I'll definitely be here. I got some work to do. These fists, you know what I'm saying? So, above all else, it is wise, the all-seeing eye from which nothing can be hidden. Some of you might know of this eye or rather have heard of it as the eye of Horus. Some of you might be familiar with it. And in that realm, it often is a symbol of protection. But in our theme of oneness and being fully robed, there is nothing that we need protection from. And as Joel Goldsmith reminded us last week, our work is to see the no power in the thing that appears to have power. And that's it. To see the no power in the thing that appears to have power. It is the arm of flesh, as the Bible would state. It is nothing appearing to be real. Whatever that is for you. So, to be fully robed, to walk out in our essence and our oneness, to embrace our oneness and to own our oneness, we affirm that God is omnipotence. We affirm that God is omniscience. We affirm that God is omnipresence. In the 23rd Psalm, you might be familiar with, and in one of the oldest translations of the 23rd Psalm, you might not be so familiar with it in this way. It says it like this: the Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing. The Lord is, or God is. I lack nothing. It goes on to say in Psalm 23, yea, though I walk through the valley of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Anybody who's fully robed must be engaged in the essence of this psalm. God is. I lack nothing. Try that on for a minute. Say to yourself, I lack nothing. Nothing. I lack nothing. And yea, though I walk through the valley of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. In the collected essays of Joel Goldsmith, he says this on page 93 and 94 of a reading titled The Practical Interpretation of the 23rd Psalm. And in it he says, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. This is truly a miracle of prayer. As you have experienced periods of trial and tribulation, serious illness, family troubles, lack, limitation, loss of fortune, has it not seemed natural to feel that somehow you've become separated from God? In some manner, you had slipped away from God. For some reason, God was not with you, and thus, having lost contact, you must now get back to God. Now, you can see the error of your thinking. Even as he walks through the valley of the shadow of death, he cannot fear. Yet, that is not true of us. The fear begins for one reason only: lack of the full realization that God is going through the valley of the shadow of death with us. Behold here a whole new concept of prayer. We are not trying to get God to be with us on this trek through the valley of the shadow of death. We are not reaching out for God. We're not even trying to have our fears stilled, since this recognition that God walks with us doesn't always save us from that walk through the valley of the shadow of death. But at least, if we are called upon to face the valley of the shadow of death, this statement tells us God walks through it with us. Thou art with me. If you would just take that one statement and realize what difference does it make what the present valley of the shadow of death is? What difference does it make what particular trial you are going through, as long as you know with all the confidence within you that God is walking through the valley of the shadow of death with you? God is walking through this trial with you. What difference does it make? When I read that, the words came to me simply: stop running. The invitation is to walk and not to run, not to hide, not even to jog, but to walk, to be present to the presence that's within us, to affirm and know that God is and I lack nothing. Thou art with me. And when we say thou art with me, we're not talking about something outside of us. Thou art with me. The truth that you already know is with you. Put your fists down. Stop screaming and stop acting a fool. You know what I'm saying? I'm always talking to myself. But thou art with me. The principles does not suggest, as I said before, that there will be no discord. There'll be that there will be experiences that makes us doubt. There will be experiences that'll make us doubt. And while it's making us doubt, it's also taking us deeper into truth. We doubt. Sometimes we doubt that our truth is sufficient enough. Sometimes we even doubt that we have truth or that we know the truth. And sometimes in life there'll be moments of sadness that might linger longer than we would like. And we doubt that it will ever end. Sometimes I struggle to turn away at times from our loved ones. Or sometimes there's times in our lives when our loved ones have turned away from us. And the pain can feel like it's too much to bear. Parker Palmer, who is an author and an activist, he suggests this. He says that the deeper our faith, the more doubt we must endure. The deeper our hope, the more prone we are for despair. The deeper our love, the more pain it is when there is loss. These are a few paradoxes we must hold as human beings. And if we refuse to hold them in the hopes of living without doubt, despair, and pain, we also find ourselves without faith, without hope, and without love. The one who is fully robed must, at all times, in the morning when we rise, in the middle, noonday, and at night, we must be reminding ourselves to stop fighting and to stop running, to stop screaming, to walk and don't run. Sounds like kindergarten, right? Stop fighting, stop running, stop screaming, stop yelling, and begin to affirm as we realize that we are robed in gems and jewels that have been there since the beginning of time. And every time we have an experience of life where we turn inner and there's a greater realization on the outer, we know we're moving in the right direction. Let us affirm then that I lack nothing. I lack nothing. Don't run and let me get still enough to see something new. Don't run. Let us get still enough to sense something new and to see something new. The Lord is my shepherd. I lack nothing. Though I walk through the valley of death, I shall fear no evil, for thou is with me. The truth that I know is sufficient, and the truth that you know is sufficient. Practitioners, let us pray. Let us take this moment then just to deepen, to turn inner and evermore, allowing ourselves simply to recognize that there is only one life, not two, and everything in it has been called forth by the one mind. And let us affirm and know that we are in this one mind, that its power is our power. Its wisdom is our wisdom. Its strength is our strength. ever one with it, I know that we can never be separate and apart from it. And so in it, then, let us affirm and know today that we lack nothing, that whatever the experience may be in our lives, we are full of it. All that God stuff. We are full of high and holy ideas. We are full of songs and poetry. We are full of memories of love. And it is sufficient into whatever is before us. I affirm for you, as I affirm for myself, that the time is now to put our fists down. That today we declare and we decree we are no longer screaming and yelling. We become non-combative, arguing no more with the truth. And in it, I affirm and know that this truth sets us free again and again and again and again. I do give thanks for this great realization. I do give thanks to be able to speak these words today, to affirm for you and affirm for me that I own my oneness. You ain't got to tell me. I know I'm robed. There's gems and beauty within me that I can always call upon, that is sufficient for whatever my need may be, and whatever your need may be. So I am grateful. And I'm moved in this moment just simply to gather the words that have been spoken, the songs that have been sang, that God is. There is no such thing as God and. We take all these words, the love and the eye contact, the glance, the reminding, the remembrance of our true selves. We take it all with us. We take it in where the word becomes flesh. And each of us begin to demonstrate in our lives, I lack nothing. Thou art ever with me. There is no place that I can go that God is not. There is no place in my mind that I can go where love does not take over. There's no place I can go in my mind where the truth does not prevail. There's no place I can go in my mind where lies is sufficient. No, the truth is sufficient. God is. God is. We just simply let these words go. We let them be, and together we come together in agreement by saying, and so it is.
When a sunset takes your breath away, or a gentle whisper tells you everything's okay, when you look into a baby's eyes, or simply feel that knowing from somewhere deep inside, that's what I call God. God, like sunshine and the rain, and all before that came, that's what I call God. God, known by many names, but felt to all the same. That's what I call God. When I see the mountains bursting with new life, and catch a glimpse of heaven in someone else's eyes, and find my life is bigger than my dreams, and how the love surrounds me with everything I need. That's what I call God. God, like sunshine and the rain and all before that came. That's what I call God. God, known by many names, but felt to all the same. That's what I call God. Oh, there's something truer than my wisdom. More loving than my heart. Older than my spirit. Oh, burns in me. Something braver than my courage. Stronger than my strength. Brighter than my glory. Breathes in me. That's what I call God. That's what I call God. Like sunshine and the rain and all before that came. That's what I call God. That's what I call God. God. That's what I call God. Known by many names.
Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks for all that is. Give praise, give praise, give praise, give praise. Give
And so it is. So it is, yes. All right, we've done it again. Yes. The choir is coming up as we prepare to sing our closing song, our release. Again, if you need the lyrics to the song, they're on the forms that our greeter has already passed out. You can also download the lyrics to the song by using the card in the back of your chair. I want to remind you all that after service, if you are desiring prayer, our licensed professional practitioners stand ready to join you and knowing the truth with you, for you, and about you. Our licensed practitioners have on the purple stoles. You should know that when you meet with a practitioner, that you do so in confidence. All right. All right, we ready? Yeah.
There was a time in my life I thought I had to do it all for myself. Didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. Didn't know the love of God was at hand. Now I can say, if you're discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, you have got to let it go. Let it go. Let it all go. Let it go. Let it go. And this is what you have to say. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life. And my heart is open wide, wide, wide. Only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. No more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free. I am free. The Holy Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I release and I let go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Run my life. Run my life. And my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yes, I'm only here for God. Yes, I'm only here for God.
Yes, and so as we journey on throughout our week, let me remind you that there is no God and these fists. Let me remind you, don't run, walk, for thou art with me. And so it is.
Okay.
Let me love in a